At the halftime, everything kind of got away from you in the third quarter. What happened there?
Yeah, we had some good looks that just didn't go down, and they capitalized on that and had a big quarter in the third.
How much did the injuries to Najee and Gafford hurt you guys tonight?
Yeah, Najee was playing at a high level. Gaff was, he was helping us on both ends, and so for those two to go out, next man up, unfortunately those two couldn't come back.
Jason, you're on the short list of people who played in this league at 40. What's it like for you to see LeBron, putting up a triple-double at 41?
Yeah, it's pretty impressive. I think stat might be wrong, but he is leading the league in fast break points, I think. And so, understanding he's playing the game at a high level at the age of 41 to put up a triple-double is really amazing. And it just shows, for someone who's taking care of his body and mind up to this point is playing the game the right way and at a high level.
You talk about taking care of the body and mind. What are some of the things you want your team to kind of focus on during this break?
Yeah, I think one is just we got to get healthy. That's just something that has been part of our DNA, here for the last 2 years. Is just a lot of injuries, and hopefully we can come out of this break healthy and ready to go. Thanks.
Max, what is it like for you to come back and play this team? I mean, obviously you played them here before.
It's good. It's a sense of familiarity in this building and against this team, but it's just another game. So it's always fun to play the Lakers. Obviously, the Lakers are such a storied franchise, but it's just another game.
It was just a 1-point game at halftime. How did they get away from you guys in the third quarter?
I think they got to the free throw line a lot, made a lot of tough shots, but that's who they are. They got the personnel to do that, and so defensively we had to be a little bit better, not fouling and not giving them opportunities just to pull the game away like that. So credit to them that they did a good job, and obviously we got to do better defensively.
Max, considering how the season has gone for you guys, what does it mean to just get to the All-Star break seemingly healthy-ish for you, and just kind of the pride that comes with just being able to get to this point?
It's great. Obviously, we want to be as healthy as we possibly can, and we're already more than halfway through the season here, going into the break, and so the goal for us is obviously to use this time to rest and relax and take advantage of it. Obviously, it's been quite the season, with a little bit of injuries to start and, a little bit of a roller coaster to start. And so it's good for us to obviously get a physical break, but mentally as well, just be able to kind of shut down and relax for a little bit. So we're looking to come back stronger, obviously, after the break.
Max, kind of going off of that, as you've gotten a little bit longer in your career, how do you kind of balance how you approach the break? Like you said, the mental break, getting away from the game, but also maintaining your health. Yeah,
I think, like you said, it's just having a balance, knowing that it is the All-Star break, but, the season's not over, obviously. We still got games to play, 20-some games to play. And so this isn't necessarily – it's a time to rest and relax. But, again, we got to – we can't be getting back into shape on the first game. We got to be in shape by the first game. And so it's just having that in mind. And, I think we got enough guys and, enough experience in our locker room to know that and to be able to make a push for the second half of the season.
Max, where do you think some of the biggest areas of improvement are for this team coming out of the break?
I think our defense recently coming into the break hasn't been great, so we can continue to improve that. I think obviously with the new trade and we got new guys, so we got to continue to gel and mesh with them a little bit, continue to, find ways to put them in positions, to be at their best, and same thing with them towards us. And so I think defensive we got to be a little bit better. I think our 3-point shooting volume has to go up a little bit more as a team. And then I think we got to continue to build chemistry. Obviously I know it's the second half of the season, but we got trades, we got new guys coming in, and they got to learn the system as well, and they got to learn their teammates, and we got to learn them. So that's just kind of the mindset for us.
The losses are kind of piling up, 9 straight. I think that's happened since the late 90s for this franchise. Just what is that like for this group? Does it feel like you're in the midst of a 9-game streak?
We obviously hate losing, and 9 in a row is nothing to be happy about. But there's a sense of urgency for sure. Obviously, we gotta find a way to break that spell, and going into the break, we gotta rest, rejuvenate, and come back stronger. Obviously, to stack some wins together. Obviously, 9 in a row is tough to come back from, but one game at a time, and we just gotta continue to put one foot in front of the other.
Be well, you guys won it down to 1 at the half. What did you see that went wrong in the third quarter?
Ultimately, they just picked up their intensity on both sides of the floor. They're a little more aggressive on both sides of the floor, and we just didn't match it.
What are some of the things you guys got to do coming out of the break?
I think first and foremost, we need to just get healthy, just get away from basketball, do whatever the guys need to do. Some of us need to actually get in the gym and work on our games. But ultimately, just a nice little mental recharge, and then come back ready to work.
We constantly see you improving your game on the court, but how do you feel like your voice has grown?
A lot. Tyus just came in, and he's a experienced vet in my position. I have Jason Kidd, Kyrie right there too. So I'm gonna make mistakes, and that's to be expected. But it's just about how I respond to those mistakes, and if I can move on to the next play.
Yeah, that's all I was gonna say. What has it been like, kind of playing with the new guys and seeing how they like to play and how they complement your game?
Yeah, it's good. I mean, they fit in our system well. Even if it's not resulting to wins, we're still trying to figure it out. The guys are gelling. A lot of it is on me and Tyus, just point guards and getting everybody on the same page, on and off the floor. I think that's something that people don't understand, is that off the floor we got to get to know each other, and just hanging out with each other too.
You mentioned the importance of being able to step away from the game a little bit during this break. Has your approach to an All-Star break changed since you started into the league?
No, it's kind of the same. I know everybody kind of like goes vacations and stuff like that, but I tend to just stay home based, stay in Dallas. A little bit of a break, but not too much. I do that in the summertime. Appreciate you.
Thank you, guys.